Okay, Guilds of Ravnica just came out on Magic Online. I'm very excited about it. I decided to pick a DIMIR pack as my pack. They made it so you could have the seeded pack, just like in your pre-releases. So let's take a look at DIMIR. What cool stuff do we got? These are all good. I mean, I'm just gonna look at DIMIR right away. Just see what's up, you know. This one's cool. Spinal Centipede is okay. Okay, yeah, that seems reasonable. These seem fine. I'm not huge on Hired Poisoner, but let's just see. Watcher in the Mist, great. Muse Drake, cool. Murmuring Mystic, awesome. Informant, yeah, this is the 1/4. This is great. Okay. The Sprite is good. The Adept is pretty okay. We're already at 19. Whew. Let's look here. We got 2 DIMIR Guild Gates. That's pretty sweet. 2 Golgari Guild Gates. So we might want to look at what's good in green. Mostly the Worm, honestly. What other cool stuff do we got? We got a Guild Mage here, Lurcher. There's some Boros going on, isn't there? These two are bad, but this is good, if I'm remembering correctly. Well, it's okay. It's good when you mentor onto it. This is good. 3 Healer's Hawks and a Hunted Witness. There's our 1-drops. Yeah, I just don't think that we've got quite enough cards here, though, probably. No, 3 waves. That's wasting a lot. Yeah, okay. So we're not going to be Boros. Wow, do we have enough DIMIR lockets? Okay, I might put in 1 DIMIR locket. Brings us up to 20. Chemister's Insight is a good card. The only thing that really concerns me in this deck is we've got, like, no removal. Like, literally no removal. In fact, there's just not that much removal in this whole place. I might have to Severed Strands. It's pretty decent with DIMIR Informant, honestly. Yeah, not too much removal. Definitely not too much removal. But this is looking pretty decent. Let me just sort this by mana cost. Yeah, I'm pretty into this. Yeah, that's pretty good. So now the question is, with Murmuring Mystic, we've got 1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's probably good enough. Yep, I think this deck is, like, kind of built itself. This whole seeded deck thing really makes it so you don't have to think too much. The only question I would have is whether or not I should throw in a few Golgari Guild Gates or something, and then try out the Vigor Spore Worm. I think what we'll do is we'll Vigor Spore Worm when our opponents are clearly going, like, much bigger than us. As for this breakdown, we are a little bit more blue than black. Seems fine. Well, that was quick. See you in match 1. This content is sponsored by
MTGOtraders.com! Buy cards online and bots deliver them so quick your brain will explode! Or exchange your draft cards for tickets until you're puking money! The top online one-stop card shop, MTGOtraders.com!
Okay, here we are in game 1. I don't know that we need to go first. I don't feel like I'm in a rush to go first. I guess I'll say no. Ooh, that's pretty bad. I think I'm gonna mulligan. I don't want to just like not play. Okay, yeah, I'll keep this. That looks good. Maybe DIMIR is popular. Let's see what they got. I feel like my chair is low. I'm gonna adjust this thing. There we go. Ooh, this has got to be great in the DIMIR mirror. All right. So our opponent missed on land. So if they miss again, then they'll just end up discarding the hand side anyway, so Disinformation Campaign isn't great in that sense. Land? Yes, no? Looks like a no. Oh, something actually happened. Oh, well, now they're going to hit land drops. That's not cool. Also blocks my Blood Operative obnoxiously well. Makes me sad. Well, they're going to be able to play stuff now, so Disinformation Campaign is a lot better. Doo-doo-doo. Maybe I play Night Veil Sprite, and then next turn I play Disinformation Campaign and just attack, and it immediately comes back to my hand. That seems good. I could even like deadweight this and attack, but it just seems kind of unnecessary. Using deadweight on his dorky 1/4 is not really cool. Alright. Okay. Off to the races. So we will just start off by using deadweight on this. That's a fine target. Disinformation Campaign. Draw more lands. Attack. Put that into my graveyard. Alright, I think we accomplished everything we want to accomplish. If they don't kill the sprite, this is going to be pretty ridiculous. Okay, they got it. That's too bad. Alright, I can still do it another time. I don't know what's better, Notion Rain or DIMIR Informant. Probably Notion Rain. This can go on the graveyard. This can go on top. It's fine. All right. Cool. What do we got? Sure, Watcher. So now we'll do disinformation campaign. How many times do I cast this before I'm guaranteed to win? That's the question. I don't think I need cards in hand for any reason, so I guess I could have one in hand for their own disinformation campaign possibilities. Yep. Wow, I like that. This guy can come back. Okay. Cool. One, two, three. Yep. Seems fine. Doesn't really matter the order here. Yeah, I'll take him back. He's got lifelink. So whatever their last card is, we get to take it out of their hand here. Alright, let's see what you're holding on to. Okay, that's cool. I like that. Alright. What do I want to play? I can do Poisoner Drake. That seems fine. Huh. I like that. Let's get it in there. Why am I getting in there? They're obviously just... That card is so big. 1/4. Well, I guess I just get a free Drake. Well, my mistake was rewarded with another mistake. So I can't complain. Mm-hmm. Phew. So... Exile a card from the graveyard? I don't even know. None of these do anything from the graveyard. What could he even buy back? I'm not sure. I think it's meaningless. Sure. All right. And then I've got 5 mana here, so I can lock it into Midnight Reaper. That seems fine. Yeah, I'm willing to trade for the Poisoner. Alright, their turn. They're pretty much just mandated to play out their hand every turn, because the chances of Disinformation Campaign getting them is pretty high. So we got Watcher in the Mist, which is sweet. It's kind of what I want to do. So I can do that and Spinal Centipede, is that right? 6, 9. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, that seems fine. So I'll attack. You know, maybe I can just attack with this guy and make him unblockable, not play the Centipede. Yeah, this was good. Unblockable lifelink is good. So I think we'll just Watcher in the Mist. Ooh, Severed Strands. I want that. This can go away. Yep. Yep. All right. Oh, that is dangerous. We kind of need to come up with a kill spell now. Which we already have, right? So, I gain equal to the creature's toughness. That's pretty good. So maybe I DIMIR Informant Severed Strands. Or I could Spinal Centipede, sack it, put it on my Blood Operative, and then make it unblockable. Do I have enough mana to do all that? That seems good if I do. So it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yes, I have enough mana to do it. Okay, cool. So play Spinal Centipede. Severed Strands. I will destroy Passwall Adept. Pay 2 black. Sacrifice a creature. Choose a creature I control. This is for the token, right? Yeah. Okay. You know, he's actually probably fine without... It would be really good for me to have another Muse Drake out, so he's probably fine. If he wants to trade a Watcher in the Mist for it, I think I'm fine. And the Informant can't block it itself. Yeah, that's fine. And then I can play Muse Drake, and now I have 2 Drakes. I've got all sorts of stuff kind of watching the skies here. So, yeah, should be fine. I think we managed to stabilize. Well then, that's rude. I think I'll get rid of the Informant, because if they can't cast this spell, then I'll want to get it with my own Disinformation Campaign. Great. So I'll cast a disinformation campaign. Did I get something? A disdainful stroke. Perfect. Man, I look like a genius. Okay, so I think I just want to play the Sphinx because it's huge. Yeah, that seems great. So if I play the Sphinx, can I keep up? I can't keep up disdainful stroke for if he draws anything particularly good. So I don't like that. Yeah, I kind of want to be able to leave that up. I think I'll play Informant, leave up disdainful stroke. And then if they have nothing to stroke, then I can Chemistry's Insight, which is good. I'm running out of cards. Maybe I'd do this. Do I want to bring him back? Nah. Okay. So now I've got disdainful stroke up. Do I want to attack with anything? I know that I want to attack with some stuff. That seems pretty good. Just need to start clocking. If I can get this crawl swarm out of the sky, then I'll just be attacking the sky pretty hard, so. Alright. Alright, Insight. Do I want to draw 2 cards, honestly? No. I kind of don't. Alright, let's do Thought Erasure. Okay. I'll keep this on top. I think I can just win with the cards that I've got in hand. I think I'll pay this life, actually. And then I'll play... I can Sphinx keep up that, so I'll go... Begin combat. Attack. Attack. No. Seems fine. All right. Drawing cards against my will. So, since that's out of there, I'm just gonna put Sphinx. And pass back. I have Stroke up, which would stop most kind of effects that would get you out of a situation like this. Okay. Begin combat. Okay. All right, let's see if that just finishes. All right, excellent. So that took a while. I think we're pretty good. Since the ground gets gummed up with 1/4s, this Blood Operative is like pretty lame. Maybe I'll take it out and put in a Sabotage. How else would I like to switch things up? That's probably good. Do. Guess they got a lot of sideboarding to do. There we go. Okay, that hand, huh? Am I on the play or the draw? Chooses not to play first. I think I have to mulligan this. Yeah. Well, that's worse. Okay. That I think I have to keep on top. Dicey. With the amount of card advantage in DIMIR, it's going to be hard to fight back when I'm this far behind. I don't know, is it better to get out Midnight Reaper on 3? He's not... I have a feeling he'll just be able to block no problem. Well, that was actually very convenient. I'm into that. If I can surveil my way into a smooth game... Nope, not gonna happen. I think that happened last game too. Alright. Between these two cards, which one do I want? Ugh, I don't even have many creatures. I think the Reaper's going. Alright. Nothing going on here. I feel like I've seen that card somewhere before. Alright, auto yields are obviously on. I don't really want to deadweight that thing. Just seems like a horrible deal. Be happier to deadweight like his 4/1 flyer or something. Just based on the fact that if somebody deadweighted my Blood Operative, I'd be like, yeah, awesome. Okay. Drake time. And okay, that's a good card. That's a good card. I might be able to get one card out of their hand with that thing. I can deadweight Veiled Shade, which is probably a good expenditure of mana. I think I'm just taking this for now. I've actually got a pretty good turn next turn, Deadweight Disinformation Campaign. Well, there goes my Disinformation Campaign. Sad. Chemistry's Insight is pretty good too. I could see that taken. Oh, okay. Now if they have a land in hand, they'll just, you know, not play it. Okay. Well, let's see what you got, buddy. What you got? Muse Drake. Okay, so I actually got something. That's nice. I'm just taking a beating here in the meantime. I wish I was faster at using the UI, honestly. Because, like, even if I quit right now... Okay, yeah, I'm just getting smashed now. Drake, I don't know. Fine. The problem is this is just gonna make stuff unblockable. Yeah, okay, I'm super dead now. Okay. Just saving my time for the next game. I just don't know about this Blood Operative. Like, if I didn't have horrific problems that game, I would have been able to deal with his quite easily. Yeah, I'm just off it. Alright. Game 3. I would not like to play first. This looks great. I'll keep it. Keep. Alright. I literally get to go 1, 2, 3. I like that. Assuming I draw a land, but yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Alright. This is how to win a game in 7 minutes, hopefully. Can maybe sack the Centipede using Severed Strands, put it on the Sprite, and something win the game. Alright. I want to find lands. Oh, that card's good though, but I think I put it on in the graveyard. See what they got. The card is somehow very annoying. Oh, crap. Turn off auto yields. Let's get our attack on. Yeah, I'll keep that on top. So I can play the Locket if I just want to do nothing else this turn. I can Disinformation Campaign. I think I want to do that. Get to play that sweet land so I don't fall behind. I'll just whatever block this. Okay, what do I want to get rid of? Maybe Severed Strands. Yeah, I don't really have anything that I want to throw to that anytime soon. So now I just play DIMIR Locket and get in with the Sprite. I'll draw most non-lands now. Yeah, this looks good. And then, I don't know. I think I Sinister Sabotage. So I'll like DIMIR Locket. Sinister Sabotage, whatever they play. Yeah, I'll still keep that on top. Yep. Then I'll Disinformation Campaign. Huh, that's interesting. In order to see what was on top first before I just drew it mindlessly, probably should have... That seems fine. Probably should have Disinformation campaigned after attacks. Whatever. If they Disinformation campaign me, I'll throw Chemister's Insight pretty mindlessly. That's an easy throw. Okay. So I'll start off by attacking. That seems fine. Get back Disinformation campaign. Play it. What'd we get? Oh, we got something good. We got them good, boys. And then I'll just play maybe Midnight Reaper. Seems fine. I could play nothing and keep up Disdainful Stroke. Yeah, that seems good. Keep up Disdainful Stroke, and then if they don't play anything, then I can Chemister's Insight, which seems fine. Man, I'm so low on time here. It's really a disaster. Okay. Okay, I'll Chemister's Insight. Pass turn. Okay, Mystic. Attack. No, I need to kill this guy. Disinformation campaign. Pass. Okay, so now we'll do like, I don't know. Midnight Reaper. Notion Rain. Yep. I'd like to draw one of our very few... Yeah, there we go. I just have so many surveil triggers, it's like... oh, jeez. Yeah. All right. He can also sort of... Sure, on top. That seems like a fast way to win. All right, let's see what they got. I'm gonna turn this off. How do I turn it off? All right. Ugh. There's just so many triggers in this. It's just insane. Like, playing it in person would not be so bad, but like this is just like, come on, just let me. Got so many triggers. It's like this, like more triggers than Legacy, man. All right, put in graveyard. Put in graveyard. Can we do this now? Okay, thank you. Oh, okay. Put on top. Okay. Man. Okay, great. All right. For the record, this gave me a heart attack, man. So close. Can you please accept? Thank you. All right. Whew. Whew. They really made me earn it. They're like, oh no, no conceding unless you get the time. So, dang. All right. Well, that was a good match. On to the next one. Okay, here we are in match 1. This looks like a decent hand, so we'll be keeping it. And let them take their first turn. Let's see what Guildgate do they play. None. But a forest. So it won't be the DIMIR mirror anymore. DIMIR has a ton of like targeted removal and stuff, so not that good against hexproof creatures. That shows up in green. There is also the DIMIR creature that is hexproof, but there's just the one flyer, and it's not like massively huge. So Golgari. Let's see what they can put together here. Okay, 1/4 with reach. I will do the informant here. Basically just lands to the bottom at this point. Yeah, put in the graveyard. This is actually decent against the Recluse because I can just keep on surveilling. So I'll actually put that on top. I'm not sure if I should, but I'm greedy like that. If it can just be a creature that surveils every turn and does no damage, it's probably not bad. It's kind of like Scryfish, right? Ooh, that is a scary card. Okay, what do I want to do about that? Probably just attack with everything. Night Veil Sprite. It's not like they're going to be able to swing back at me very hard. Yeah, that seems fine. would like to find some sort of way to get rid of that assassin. Unfortunately, my deck's really low in removal, so better to be lucky than good when it comes to getting rid of that thing. Okay, so now I will attack with everything. Surveil. That doesn't really solve my problem. Though, to be fair, they might have some pretty big creatures later. Now I'll play Watcher in the Mist. They might decide to just cash in the Assassin on the Watcher. Alright. Look, it's hard to get something too much better than what I'm offering here. Jeez, dude, come on. Alright. I don't really just want to... If I play the Sphinx, he'll just attack into it. I'll be forced to block all that nonsense, so... I think I attack with the Sprite and the Watcher. I'll just insight myself. I'm not under a lot of pressure. Might find my dead weight or something. Disinformation Campaign, I'm big on that card. Heck yeah. Next turn I can play it twice. Pretty much empty out their hand. Due to this, the Night Veil Sprite, of course. That is fascinating, because I think the Informant is much worse. Okay. Some sort of pump spell. That's fine. So we'll do Disinformation Campaign. Which apparently is causing consternation here. Ooh, I like that card. Attack with both. I'll put that in my graveyard. And then more disinformation will be disseminated. This is what I'm talking about, though. It's like turn 7 and his Rhizome Lurcher would have been a 2-2. That's pretty gross. Wow, he threw away Crushing Canopy. That is kind of shocking to me. You know, he knew that this Sprite would bring this back into his hand. He should have destroyed this when I first played it before attacking. You know what I'm saying? I think that was just a mistake, because he was going to lose it anyway if he was going to discard it, so might as well destroy it, so I stopped drawing cards off of it. Even once I don't discard from him, it still draws me cards to do this. That is a very good card. All right. So, attack. This seems sort of fine. Yep. Then I'll play the Drake. And then Midnight Reaper. And now I've got things to throw in front of the assassins that I'm pretty happy with, so. This Lich is going to cause me huge problems. I don't know if maybe instead of the Drake I should have done Whisper Agent and Disdainful Stroke up. Hard to say. I'll maybe do this. Force him to pay 4 life. I mean, the cat... The cat's gonna deal less damage than that thing. Is this not okay? Oh, right. I have to have it block the assassin. Right. I think this draws when itself dies. Yeah, that's pretty good. Man, I'd be into a dead weight right now. It really changed the way that I'm playing this. All right. Oh man, I just need something more impactful than that. I can't just keep doing this. So, what can I cast here? Maybe Informant, Flash Down Whisper Agent. keep up Disdainful Stroke. Where's my Deadweight, which supposedly exists somewhere? Currently racing. This is probably not what I should be doing. All right. Are we casting the card that we drew? Are we going to attacks? There we go. We're going to attacks. I think I'll play the Whisper Agent. Get my Surveil on. If he wants to keep this Lich, he has to pay 4 life. Alright. That's more than my Whisper Agent would have gone in on the ground, so pretty happy with that. Da-da-da. We have the answer. Alright, just need to draw some cards now. Yep. Oh my gosh. Give me a break, guys. I seem to be having a problem here. All right. So I think we'll Chemister's Insight. Throw away a swamp. Murmuring Mystic seems great, man. I wish I could cast it, but that is not happening. Of course, I'm not going to be able to actually cast that many spells to get it to go. Ooh, Severed Strands. I will use that next turn for sure. Huh. Indestructible 04, huh? Yeah. I think I let that happen, and then I can get rid of the lure problem here later. I'll Severed Strands the Okran Assassin so that I can deal with this and try to get in on the air and all that sort of thing. So Murmuring Mystic first. That's interesting. I wonder if I should Severed Strands kill the Hitchclaw Recluse, because I'd be getting in the air like pretty hard if I did that. And the Blood Operative has lifelink to keep me alive, maybe? It might not be bad. Yeah, they've just got very little power in play. So if I just kill the Recluse, gain 4, because I'm going to sacrifice the Informant. Get in for 5 in the air, which seems good. And play the Blood Operative. Now I'm at 11, basically 15 here. I don't know if there's anything really to... I guess I should get rid of a creature, right? For the whole undergrowth thing. Yes, that's fine. Then I'll just attack in the air with all my duders. Man, not getting a break here. I think I will just keep that on top because I've got stuff going on. I think I can win even without any more creatures. Not sure what this is. Oh, okay. Desperation. Of course, it's really good because the draw gets switched for looking at 3. Man, I don't know how this game is going to end, but we sure did a good job playing around the Assassin. Tell you what. Give me that. Yeah, that's fine. If I want to draw more cards next turn, I can just Disinformation Campaign. I can just, like, draw my whole deck on command. I'm not too worried about it. I'm tapped out here, so I'll just give him the full pass. Even if he kills Watcher, he's still on a 2-turn clock, so... I mean, there's some pretty great cards that could be played here. Okay, draw a card. So we looked at 6 cards since the beginning of this turn, so that should be quite a bit. Should have some answers here. What has he been throwing away? Some pretty bad stuff. I mean, could have just used Prey Upon here and just traded off or whatever. Okay, we got a Severed Strands going on. Okay, we still got the 2-turn clock, though. No, 1-turn clock. These two guys have flying, man. Seems fine. Yeah. I'll just put it on top. I just don't have much library left. At this point, the City Watch Sphinx thing doesn't matter. As far as the Assassin goes. Okay, trades off anyway. So... I think I can Sphinx, and then I'll get the trigger here. Surveil. I'll bring back that guy for 3 life. That's such game over. Oh, when it dies, Surveil. Of course. Okay. Well, I'm not interested in drawing cards with disinformation campaign, so... Man, this is like a very grindy format. I'm not sure if it's DIMIR is very grindy, or the format is very grindy, or what's up, but some grinding is happening. Okay. So, what do I want to play here? Leapfrog seems bad against 1/4s. Just in general, that seems pretty awful. Yeah, I'm not blown away here. This deck doesn't really have a lot of room to pick other things. Maybe the Sinister Sabotage? What would I take out? Those 2 Okran Assassins are so good, dude. They're so good, maybe I should put in Silent Dart. 5 damage, get rid of an Okran Assassin. I'll just keep it as is for now. If we see something a little bit more specific, we can fix it. All right, they are on the play. We have an awful hand, so we are mulliganing. Looks great. I'm into this. Keep. Scry 1. How do I feel about a 6-drop at this point in my life? Well, I feel pretty good about it because we're going to disinformation. I mean, we got all sorts. We don't have like a whole bunch of ways to kill people, so the Sphinx is, you know, it's not bad. Got some Portcullis Vines or whatever. Nope. No Portcullis Vines or whatever. I'm into Severed Strands. Usually, like, effects like that, like the, there's one for 1 black, it's called Bone Splinters, if I'm remembering correctly. Normally, they really don't excite me, but the gain life 2 part, I mean, gaining life is usually not epic, but it feels decent. Like, it makes me much less hesitant to throw away my DIMIR informants and such, you know? Welcome back. Nice to have Okran Assassin around. Get back our disinformation campaign, which I'm excited about. Man, I love that sprite so much. It's so good with the campaign. So I think I'll do like top, top. Then next turn I can disinformation campaign sprite. And seeing that combo together again might make them attack with the Okran Assassin into the sprite to kill it, which I would love. Because I am okay with not playing against that card for a very long time like I did last time. It was a huge pain. Alright, disinformation campaign again. It's gotta be annoying to play against, honestly. I'm getting the fun side of it, but it's probably very not fun and on average. Get in there. That is very fine. Regular death touch doesn't bother me. I'm just killing in the air anyway. Okay, so now I guess we lock it. Pop it and lock it. And we'll Whisper Agent end of turn. Get back our disinformation. Actually, we'll get it back now. I just don't think they're going to be able to cast all of their cards here. I think I'm okay with no swap now. Yeah. I mean, I could play Disinformation Campaign now, just get as much value as possible. As much value as possible. When I say it that way, it's hard for me to say no. Okay. Oh, that needs to be a black. This isn't Magic Arena. I can't just click on it and have it play, right? Alright. Man, we're getting cards. Like, actual cards. What's this? Rhizome Lurcher? That guy's not that big. I think I'll attack, replay Disinformation Campaign, and then Spinal Centipede. Try to trade it off. Deadweight. Oh, I like that card. Put on top, please. Plus. So now, I think... Oh, this is still the attack phase. Right. So yeah, I think I get the last card with Disinformation Campaign. And then play Spinal Centipede. It's a fine blocker. Alright, I'm sure this person is sick of this card. I don't know how many times I've played it, but this card's insane. Like, look how many cards I have in my hand. It's crazy. This is entirely because of this. This is like playing with Library of Alexandria. It's just like, yeah, I've got an entire full grip of cards while you've got none. This is like blatantly unfair. Feels good though. Feels great. Come at me, big boy. There we go. I like it. Now I'm tempted to just slam Sphinx. Just be like, hey, here's a gigantic creature. It wins things. Yeah. That sounds good. Yeah, this has been just ridiculously unfair. Just like everything here, my draws are getting smoothed out perfectly with the sprite, and then I've got the Disinformation Campaign just stripping out his whole hand and drawing me more cards. I mean, it's insane. This deck is insane. Well, I don't know if this deck is insane. This deck could obviously have some of the really good DIMIR cards. It actually, like, I'm just doing uncommons, you know, like nothing too crazy. Like, I could have a lot of the rares and mythics in DIMIR, which would just make it truly insane. But just, like, how much I can do with just, like, a little bit of nonsense, you know, is just Unreal. Like, this hand is almost all commons, and I'm excited to play all of them. But he probably can't double spell this turn, which means that I get to Disinformation Campaign out his last card again. I mean, this is just very rude. Wait, he killed the Sprite? I mean, I know that thing has been very, 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 very annoying, but, like, at this point, the Sphinx is a 3-turn clock. And whatever he drew most recently, he knows I have a Disinformation Campaign, so... Well, whatever. I think we just have this game won 3 days from Sunday, as they say. Is that the phrase? I think that's the phrase. Yeah, this is just an embarrassment of riches, really. So I'll play this. And then I think I'll do Poisoner, Midnight Reaper. I just have too many cards, so I'm just trying to dump on the battlefield. See, I don't know, like, when you're crushing your opponent this much, I don't know, like, if I say in the chat, like, this card is totally insane, it feels unfair. Like, is that rubbing it in, or is that nice? I mean, I feel like that doesn't sound bad. Well, this guy's nice. Yeah, okay. All's well that ends well. Okay, so we are 2-0. Okay, here we are in game 3. I almost messed up and didn't record it. That would have been a disaster. So, yeah, he just played turn 1, Forest. We both kept 7. Oh, that's an interesting set of colors. Who's not any of the guilds. That is Simic, which will probably be next year. Or, sorry, next set. We'll probably see some Simic going on. Ah, so it's probably like Golgari, yeah, Splash Blue. Or it could be DIMIR, Splash Green. It's a mystery to me, man. All I know is I have come to love this card, and it has not been very long since I started playing it. All right. What you got? Can play something pretty big for 5. Okay. Alright. So I'm just gonna try to jump in front of his guy with Whisper Agent. So if he wants to keep his guy, then he'll give it unblockable. And then his turn will be wasted, probably, or something very small will get played. Or they'll forget that it can give itself unblockable, and then we'll get a free Deuter, and we'll get to replay Information Campaign, which is something that I like doing. You know, I think I'm fine with more land right now. I'm okay with drawing that. They're letting me go to blocks? Alright. So that's either good for us because they forgot, or bad for us because they're about to play something with all of their mana. So we'll see, one or the other. Oh, that looks like a lot of mana. Okay. So what do I want to do here exactly? I think I want to just Severed Strands with the Whispered Agent. I mean, that's fine. I've got a lot of cards, like too many cards almost, so I think I'll just Severed Strands here. And then I'll Disinformation Campaign. They can do their surveilling. I'm not in a rush to cast Mystic because we have nothing to really get it going. And I wanted to Severed Strands pretty quick on that one. Alright. The information is not getting any better. That's not too scary. I've got Blood Operative. He's pretty good at that kind of stop a dorky creature type thing. I don't really want to play it right now because I could just play Sphinx, which is a better use of my mana. If I block with Sphinx, then I get to replay Disinformation Campaign, but Sphinx is pretty darn good. Pretty much one of the best cards in my deck as far as actually finishing games, so I do not think I will be doing that. I'll just have to let it sit there until I find some other way to surveil. Yep. That's a pretty good card. But they did have to use it. If I had blocked, then they wouldn't have had to. It's also really good against Blood Operative, so... And now we get to do the Night Veil Sprite nonsense with Disinformation Campaign, if we're lucky. I can't really decide if they're DIMIR splash green or Golgari splash blue. We got a pretty even amount of everythings. I like that card. It's cute. This I am happy to do. Blood Operative was born for chump blocking. Not chump blocking, like block trading. Yep, that's fine. I'll be back. Alright. Deadweight we can keep for other things. I think we will start by surveilling. Man, that is just not that impactful, eh? Hey, but grinding it out is probably fine. Probably fine. Yeah, sure. He's back. And he's here for your blood. I have too much fun with nonsense. So I think I'll do this. Get rid of another deuter. And then Murmuring Mystic, maybe, so that I can start getting those birds as soon as I draw stuff. Unfortunately, he will just play Hellbent here, so we're not going to get any more cards out using Disinformation Campaign. Unless the Locket gets, if the Locket gets cracked, then on that turn that they have to try to play all those 3 cards, it could be difficult. Alright. So, no cards in hand, as we know. I think we'll start by attacking. Alright, fantastic. When this trades off, I'm going to be surveilling this turn with DIMIR Informant, I'm thinking. So, I'll just be able to get it back anyway. No problem. The card's great. Is that what I want to do exactly? Yeah. Yes, it is. It's amazing how well this deck has done with no actual... has like almost no removal spells. We're just like trading off and grinding so hard. Yeah, this is great. This is how Magic was meant to be played, seriously. So here's a Locket crack, and they'll have 3 cards. So we might be able to snipe one with the campaign. Okay, that became less likely now that one of them's a land. Goodbye. Goodbye, Sprite. You were loved. That card is so ridiculous. Like, they just used Deadly Visit, which is a great card, on a 2-drop. That just shows how dumb this is. This is just dumb. And as predicted, we're getting a card with Disinformation Campaign. Not sure how good it'll be, but it'll be something. Forest. Alright, that's fine. So now we just attack with Operative. And I kind of want to get a flyer down. Something to like put Spinal Centipede stuff on, all that jazz. Yeah, Disinformation Campaign is very unfun. I haven't played against any Boros. I feel like a good Boros deck would just completely destroy me. Yeah, look at that. This card has drawn me like 4 cards, made them discard like 4 cards, and they're still using cards to destroy it at this point. I'm not saying that's wrong, I'm just saying that shows how ridiculously unfair and powerful that card is. Really quite obnoxious. Alright, so here, I think it's pretty clear that we're just smashing. Maybe with the Murmuring Mystic was a little aggressive, because if they have the thing that gives this Death Touch, that would be no good, but this is also not a race they're winning. Kind of just want to Drake, see what happens. Good things. Okay. Yeah, I'll play Watcher. Graveyard. This works great with Murmuring Mystic, so yeah, we'll do that. I think this game is put away. I don't know the whole set perfectly yet, especially the rares, because I don't go over those for my set review, but yeah, there's probably some rare that can get him out of this problem, but like, yeah, that has to be something pretty specific. Alright. I have played so many games with like no cards left in my deck practically. That is just crazy how much I've done that. Alright. Notion Rain also triggers that. I guess I'll do it. This I kind of don't want. Okay. We've only got 7 cards left, so we're going to start getting reasonable here with what we're doing. We'll put this down so if we block, then we can get a token. Alright, so what's flying? These guys are flying. This is huge. Hatchery Spider. That is particularly good right now. Dang. We've been eating away at the library with this Blood Operative, though, so kind of annoying for him. Okay, so Hatchery Spider, man, that's pretty good. I think they could just be dead, though. Like, what happens if I just attack with everything and they block everything with the most power? So that's Spinal Centipede, Watcher in the Mist, Blood Operative, and let's say Murmuring Mystic. 5 still comes through, right? Because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Got 9 attackers. He's got 4 blockers. That seems to be elementary, my dear Watson, right? Yeah. Even if not, he doesn't really have a bunch of favorable blocks here. All right, nice. Man, what a grind. What a grind. I think I'll just throw it back. This deck's done great for us. I mean, I could be more wary of Hatchery Spider and get rid of something that doesn't work too well against them. What do I think is bad? We still got the Disdainful Stroke for the Spider. I don't know. I'm kind of into what we're doing. Really slow deck, though. I mean, look at these win conditions. Like, just pretty much these guys and some Drakes. I mean, this deck is kind of rude in how slow it takes to win, but you know, you do what you have to do. If they just put in some plummets or whatever, there's not a plummet. I don't think it's called that, but there is a plummet effect. If they play that, Crushing Canopy. If they play Crushing Canopy from their sideboard and they just only hit Watcher in the Mist or City Watch Sphinx with it, we'll have a serious problem. A serious problem. Probably need to keep Severed Strands for that spider, realistically. It's amazing that like one of our main colors is black and we just have no way to kill anything, like just outright. Have to throw away my own creatures to Severed Strands. That Blood Operative did really good against the spider, because it got rid of like 3 creatures in the graveyard, or 3 or 4, 3 maybe. So it made the spider much, much less likely to hit. I think there was only 1 or 2 creatures in the graveyard at that time. I wonder if Leapfrog is better than Spinal Centipede. Very well could be. We can trigger it 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, whatever. We can consider it for game 3 if we get smashed. This looks good. We get the Thought Erasure turn 2. That'll help us hit land 3. Ooh, or a good Night Veil Sprite turn 2. I do like that card. I don't know, maybe the Erasure is more prudent at this stage. It also lets me surveil this turn instead of next turn, so it actually helps me hit my land drop, so yeah. Okay, what do we got here? Golgari Finebroker gets back stuff from the graveyard. That's gross. Because you can always get back the spider, so I pretty much have to take the Finebroker. I'm kind of obligated. And then we know that the spider is coming down when they have mana. In the meantime, we probably Informant ourselves to be like quadruply sure that we hit 4 mana. Then I'm kind of interested in like Murmuring Mystic and then Chemister's Insight. Try to get that engine running. Because it's hard to attack through the Informant with Whisper Agent or anything like that. And this just gets us a bit deeper to find that land. I could lock it as well to just guarantee, you know. Man, this seems like something that could be really useful late game. I think I'm just going to bin both of these. They play fat stuff. Maybe the Locket was the right choice there. Yeah. I think I would have liked the Locket. We're not under a lot of pressure, though, so it's not the end of the world that we didn't lock it, but... yeah, this game's going slow, so no problem. Alright, well... that Surveil still did get us to our land, so... yay us. I assume this forest is getting played. Oh no, a swamp. They're telling us, hey, I've got a Forest and a Hatchery Spider in hand. That's a good card that I wish I played. Wait, Chemister's Insight into one. That'd be cool. Man, they didn't put anything on the bottom with that Notion Rain. Okay, so I think what we need to do here is start disinformation campaigning, because if they throw away that forest, we just can slow down the hatchery spider so much that the disinformation campaign will actually get their spider. I think that's the plan, because we're not under any pressure at all. And we even get the sprite, thanks to that like super ridiculously clutch draw. So, is this just how we're gonna win every game? Disinformation campaign, Night Veil sprite. So they did toss the forest, as we kind of suspected they might. They now have 6 mana, so they're just 1 away from the spider, which makes me very nervous. Ooh. No buying back the campaign, he says. Okay. Well, oh my gosh, we have our like only answer that we even have to the spider in hand, so that's very exciting. I think I'll just DIMIR lock it and then Whisper Agent, end of turn, pick up the campaign, all that kind of jazz. You all know how it is. You've seen me play this extremely slow deck this whole time. Man, this has been really impressive. Just like really, like I haven't won this match yet, but really managing to grind people out a great deal with just nonsense, you know? Like, no rares pretty much. One of the rares that I have is a 3/1 that I can sometimes buy back. I mean, it doesn't blow my mind, you know, these 1/4s just block it forever. So, yeah, I mean, this, like, the synergy is even higher than I thought it would be. Oh, crap, I accidentally passed. Oh, gosh, now I feel stupid. Okay. I should feel stupid. That is completely my fault. Alright. Well, no time to feel sad for ourselves. We will just Notion Rain. And then replay Disinformation Campaign. We're just not in any rush to actually kill anyone. This is actually great in the graveyard. Yeah, you just throw it in the graveyard and then you bring it back with Surveil. Oh, that's broken. Sure. That is so broken. Okay. Alright. Let's play the campaign. So now they'll only have Spider, whatever they... Because I just have a hard time. Okay, they had their own Murmuring Mystic. So if they don't draw a land here, that Spider is in danger. Like, if they just draw a creature or something, they can't play it because they'll lose their Spider. Presumably. They have to assume that I have one Surveil card and 6 cards to bring back that Disinformation Campaign. Oh, they drew a land. Okay. Well, time to spin the wheel. They get to look at 2 things. Not that likely to hit, honestly. Wow. They actually hit. That's unbelievable. They have 2 Golgari Finebrokers? Jeez, that's really good. Okay. Well, I am now disappointed. Because that Guild Mage is going to be annoying. To be fair, we do deserve being annoyed by them. We've been annoying this whole time. Okay, so I think we should just do this. Sack a thing. Gain 4. Seems fine. And then, how much mana do we have? 6? So we can Disinformation Campaign again, but it doesn't do anything. So I could Whisper Agent Notion Rain. I'll just Whisper Agent on their turn. Man, I am very glad that I did that. Okay. Hopefully they have a double blue card in their deck and we just get to Disinformation Campaigns. Snatch it up. Wow. I mean, it makes perfect sense. There's no reason for them not to, but it just occurred to me that there's actual attacks going on in this game now. Not just dinking around. Oh, that's a good card. I will put that on the top, my friend. So, I feel like they're just baiting me here, but there's no way that I can just ignore the fact that they have a card in their hand, right? Alright, they got me. They got me. Baited indeed. Alright. So I can play Hired Poisoner, Watcher in the Mist. Seems fine. That ability is not a joke, though. Tell you what. All right. See what you got. Yeah, that's what I thought. I assume the Whisper Agent is coming in. I don't know how much is coming in, but something's coming in anyway. Everything's coming in. Okay, in that case, I'll do this. Okay. I'm confused. I think they didn't mean to do that. They just let my guy live. Okay. I think that was a mistake. But we shall play on. Do we Disinformation? How many times do we fall for this, right? I know I want a Blood Operative for sure. I think I'd do Disinformation Campaign. Like, show me what you got, buddy. Oh, they do have a double blue card. All right, that's what I'm talking about. All right, so now I want to Operative because I care about my life total a little bit at least. And what will I exile? It would be worse for them to get back the Spider if that's possible. Actually, the Golgari Findbroker might be worse. They're pretty bad all around. Not things I want to happen. Okay, I've got 3 mana, so Centipede it is. And I think I can attack here because this is only 2 attackers. I've got the blockers for it. I'm good for it, as they say. They're just off the top of their deck, so you gotta assume they're gonna draw some lands, you know, some nonsense like that. Well, they are not drawing lands or nonsense like that. I'll tell you what. Oh, okay. All right. So I'll get in with the Watcher again. Got a lot of mana. Playing 2 Drakes would be the safest thing to do. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I feel like I've got this in the bag. All I need to do is just not stupidly die. Look at how many cards I have in deck. Jeez, it's every time like this. Yep, they draw their 2 cards. We'll probably snipe one with Disinformation Campaign. Probably. I don't have a way to force Surveil right now, though. That's interesting. Wow. Is something serious happening right now? That's pretty serious, because with Menace, that is going to be very annoying. Oh, the Reaper is painful because it could just kill me, you know? Like, I don't want too many creatures to die and just get decked. And at the same time, like, I'm low on life. This is just bad both ways. Both ways from Sunday, as I think is the phrase. So I will attack with Watcher because I'm kind of obligated to keep attacking. Yep. I wish I had that deadweight now. Tell you what. All right. I assume he's doing a lot of math right now. It's hard to imagine the Siege Worm not coming in, though. That would just be asking for death, because if we just attack with everything, I think they might be dead. Are they dead if we just attack with everything? Well, it's meaningless. Let's see what they do. Then we'll use brain power for that kind of thing. Okay. So, now we have to answer that question more seriously. So, we've got how many attackers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Got 8 attackers, so if our flyers all get in, which there should be no reason not to, then we'll be hitting for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we can only hit them for 10 anyway. So oh, they gave up. All right. Yeah, I mean, I thought that was really rough on them. Like, I think we had that. Yeah. Okay, awesome. Man, we are kicking butt. Nice. Close. I think there's stages on this. All right. Well, maybe I'll put up a video of another stage later. But this has been really fun. Proof that DIMIR is the best, right? And yeah, I'll see you guys next video. Very excited for this, and thanks to mtgotraders.com. Comments down below, throw in that like if you like the video, subscribe if you want to see more. You guys know how it is. I'll see you all next video.